Choose you this day whom you will serve. As for me and my house, we will serve the Lord. About 15 years ago, I purchased a brand new Craftsman YT3000 riding lawnmower yard tractor, which was actually a rebranded Husqvarna. It had a 42-inch deck and manual transmission options instead of the Hydromatic with the 48-inch deck that came standard. This lawnmower has served me well, but shortly after getting it, riding around out in the woods, I poked a hole in the deck. That hole in the deck has been getting clogged with grass, causing it to run or to mow very poorly and to build up grass on the top and eventually start rusting. After a few sets of pulleys, I decided that it was time to take the deck off, break it down, put yet the third patch on it, but this time use Bondo and rivets, sand it down, and paint it real well. I did that. Got out on the yard. Finally, after almost 3 weeks or so of having the deck apart to try to repair it, I finally get back out here and get to do some mowing. Alongside with my string trimmer, which is the brushless model of the V20 from Craftsman, which is near professional for a not professional price. With some of those new tabless 6 amp hour batteries, that thing performs very well. The problem with not using tabless batteries with that weed eater and even the blower is the batteries overheat too quickly, so you have to swap them out on the charger or wait for them to cool off. And in the hot weather, they even overheat themselves, the actual electronics inside the device. So after 10 or 15 minutes of mowing, if even, the engine started stalling and stuttering. I changed out the gas, and it turned out the carburetor was just worn. So, time for a new carburetor. Same with this seat. It had been separated and fallen apart for so long, causing me so many problems. Never went high enough on my back, so my lower back would always start hurting I should say the muscles in my mid back would start hurting from holding myself up on it for hours at a time riding around. So I finally got a new seat that's adjustable with a seat belt. Believe it or not, that seat belt is really nice to have when you're riding around in the rough terrain trying to mow around, so you can keep both hands on the steering wheel. And it's comfortable all the way up the back. Folds up. It's yellow so it doesn't get too hot in the sun. Honestly, a canopy is the next thing I want to do. Definitely want to get a canopy for this thing. Anyway, so after waiting almost a week for the carburetor, put the new carburetor in this morning, and guess what's the first thing I do? You see it. Hook up the trailer and start moving some things around. With those wheel ramps I got from my previous landlord for $40, I can use one of them to roll those big huge truck tires up on it, and yes, this whole setup makes the job a lot easier. And you see me struggling around in the sand with all that weight on the back of the trailer, keeping the back wheels of the lawnmower not set on the ground real well, but you see I'm just a master at this thing, getting this thing to roll around. Absolutely love it. That trailer bought for $50 is basically a frame. Had to put some hubs and a wheel and tires on it, a hitch, then build the deck on it, but don't got much into it and just keeps on keeping on. And I haven't even put a coat of paint on it. I was expecting that wood to rot a long time ago by now. So next we got coming up is the tractor train and some front end work. I'm going to do what they call poor man's power steering on this when I go and change out some of the last of the front end parts that are a little loose. And then honestly, transmission service, I'm going to drain the fluid out, put some perma gasket around it, and that way the brakes will work. Because the brakes always give me a problem because the sides of the transmission leak out on the brakes. And then I clean it up, and then riding around after an hour or two, the brakes start to give out again because they're covered in grease again. Gear oil from the transmission seeping out. So it's time to fix that too. I bet I get another 15 years out of this thing. Always keeping up on my oil changes. Time for another oil change. You know, the one thing I haven't changed is the spark plug, and maybe even that condenser coil, whatever creates the spark. Those might need some changing out too. Well, I hope you enjoyed that video at least as much as I enjoy life to make it so far. So you should stay tuned. There's a lot more to come, even though the videos are coming out slow. Eventually, I'll get bored and they'll start coming out a little quicker, I hope. Anyways, I hope you... yeah, whatever. Jaybird's asleep. It's not even sunrise yet, and I'm already getting my day started. Oh, I got all my other RVs getting fixed up too.